So in this video, we're going to be working on one of the essential acro poses, shoulder stand. It's one of the first ways that we can learn how to invert with a partner, and in this video, we're going to show you all the things that you need to learn how to do to be able to base, fly, spot the skill, as well as doing some more advanced variations. Before attempting the shoulder stand, we would suggest that the bases have some level of upper body strength, being able to do a few push-ups, or at least being able to hold a very solid plank position would be really helpful before attempting this skill. For flyers, we're going to suggest having some experience with inversions, whether that is a headstand, using an inversion table like a feet-up trainer to start to learn the inverted shoulder stand. You can also make one of these on your own using yoga blocks or phone books or anything else that you could stack up to give you support underneath your shoulders. So to set up our shoulder stand, the flyer is going to stand over the base's waist while the base extends their arms up, reaching for the flyer's shoulders. The flyer can reach through their own legs to the base's thighs and work on stepping up onto the base's knees. From there, they can work on straightening out their legs, which should help to bring the flyer's hips all the way over their shoulders so they're now stacked. From there, they can work on entering up into their inversion through either a split, a tuck, or a straddle entrance. To balance your shoulder stand, it's going to really come down to the base staying solid in their arms, meaning that the arms don't bend or move around a lot. The flyer is going to need to practice their inversion here, so the success that they have in a tripod headstand or a shoulder stand on another part of the base's body or on an inversion table or feet-up trainer, that's going to be where they can really learn how to hold themselves in this one. To exit the posture, the base is going to stay solid as the flyer tries to lower themselves to the base's knees or to the ground as slowly as they can. To spot our shoulder stand, we'll spot it like we would spot a handstand or any other inversion. This is going to be standing at the flyer's backside with the spotter's hands close or touching the flyer's hips. This way, if they start to fall over, we can push them back the way they came from. We can also assist them coming up into the inversion if they're having a little bit of trouble getting up. If they're falling side to side or twisting, we're also readily available to help bring the flyer's feet to the floor. A common pitfall when learning how to do shoulder stand is the flyers stepping more onto the base's quads rather than on top of the base's knees. This can cause the flyer to push the base's arms overhead as they straighten their legs, which takes the base off their line. Bases can counter this by starting to push their hands towards their own legs. They can also ask the flyer to step more on top of the base's knees. Variations on the shoulder stand could include the flyers moving their legs into different shapes or into different patterns. We can also work on the flyers shifting their weight over to both hands on one of the base's thighs. Additionally, bases may start to lift their feet off the ground, shifting more of the weight into their own arms, or even starting to guide the flyer's arms into their arms for a hand-on-forearm grip. Another variation may include the flyer jumping or pressing from the ground rather than climbing up on top of the base's knees. If you need more help with learning how to do inversions, stay tuned for our new How to Invert video that'll be coming out in the next few weeks. We'll go over all the things that you need to know to get into a consistent inversion and be able to hold your shape on a base.